Both of these teams dealing with adversity. Injuries have been an issue.
Yeah, neither team is at full strength. They're having to be creative with how they manage their rosters.
Sometimes that turns to be a blessing in disguise, like when Tim joined the broadcast booth. Coaches put together some makeshift lineups that end up producing results, and also get some new players a bit of experience.
Yes, it's good.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Outside Miles.
Six to shoot. Three by Howard. Back to Williams. Coffee. The rebound by Breezy.
You don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
She's covered by Miles.
Pass to Breezy. Now Griner. Top of the key. Diamond Miller for three. Rebounded by Coffee. And here's McBride.
Miles. On the wing, Courtney Williams.
The three-pointer off the mark.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Misses the three.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Howard. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Pass to Miller. Now here's Breezy. Beyond the arc. She's off on that one. Now here's Howard. She's guarded by Griner.
Outside Miles.
Another three for Minnesota.
More of a scoring guard than a point guard. Williams is still a good passer. Nice to see her share the wealth.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Miller. Now here's Griner, guarded by Howard. Fires the three. It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first two attempts. 1 for 3. And here's Williams. Now Coffee.
Outside Miles.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Sun on D. Inside. Here's Howard. McBride. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective, McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Now here's Breezy. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here's Miles.
Pass to Williams for three. Nope, not that time. 0 for 2 from the field. Connecticut trailing. Here's Miller. McBride covering.
Outside Miller.
Over McBride. Again, the Suns score.
Gotta love the lack of hesitation. Miller doesn't even question the mid-range look.
And here's McBride.
Miller defending.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Sun. and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Miller. And the layup is good.
Remarkable ball control for Miller, showing how confident she is in creating for herself.
Here's Miles.
Pass to Howard. Green by Howard. For three, Kayla McBride. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. The Sun leading.
Outside Miller.
Now Breezy. Here's Griner. 6 on the shot clock.
He's covered by Miles.
Kept alive. And it's in.
What an instinctual nose for the ball. Griner just cleans up the glass so efficiently.
Pass to McBride. Now Williams. Breezy covering.
Outside Miles.
Coffee. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch.
Now here's Miller.
Griner, guarded by Howard, takes it from 10, and again it's Connecticut.
I like the assist. She knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
Howard the screen. Williams with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. She's over Breezy, and Williams gets it to go.
Feels like the rest of the basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. He still uses this part of the court.
She's covered by Miles.
Here's Griner. That one goes in for 2, making it look easy. She's now 4 for 4.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
Pass to McBride. Howard. No good on the 3.
And here's Breezy.
Nelson Adota, defended by Coffee.
And here's Miller.
Good. Wanting it more, Diamond Miller showing up down low.
Now Williams. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
The 3. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Nelson Adota. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it keeps resulting in points.
Extremely positive. I mean, that's a very nice lead to have this early in the ball game.
They've come out on fire out of the gates.
And again, no good by Minnesota. And here's Connecticut. 10-point lead. Now here's Breezy. She's guarded closely. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead. You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in 3-point range.
Pass to Griner. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp for the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
It's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Miller.
Nelson Adota. There's a screen by Miller. Now here's Griner, guarded by Howard. Lets it fly. And again, it against Connecticut.
Sometimes you look at Brittany Griner and you think she is an unstoppable force. A little bump, it doesn't do anything to stop her. She's so locked in on scoring.
Williams can't get it to go.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Pass to Griner. Can't hit that one.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Sun on top. They're up by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. A comfortable margin for the Sun here.
It's simple. Not much has gone wrong for them offensively.
Very few bumps in the road as it's been an easy ride for them.
Down low. Courtney Williams with the steal. To the inside. McCowan with the bucket.
Well, when 6'7", McCowan gets that ball in the paint, it is too late already defensively.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Breezy. Out to the wing. There's a screen. Nice shot from the wing.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Pass to Breezy. She's guarded by Court Queen. They get the rebound. Edwards laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, it's so rare for a player to come into the league as a top rebounder, but that's what we've seen with Aaliyah Edwards.
Here's Court Queen. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the foul.
What a play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one falls for her.
And we've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-18 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best 2 teams in the final. It doesn't matter if you're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason.
The Sun with the lead. Pass to Griner. Here's Edwards. Here's Griner.
McCowan defending.
Now Burke. Griner. Again, the Sun score.
Showing just how dangerous she can be on offense. Gotta respect how hard Griner plays at that end of the floor.
Now here's Williams. She has 7. Drains the three-pointer.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
And the Sun call time here.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Pass to Breezy. Now here's Edwards. To the middle. Reiner. Over McCowan. Again, the Suns score.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner. When Brittany gets in that close to the hoop, good night.
Outside Williams. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Coffee. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
Substitution for the Lynx. Number 21, Kayla McBride.
Here's Breezy. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Williams. Stolen by Breezy. Pass to Griner. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
It's so difficult trying to guard Griner without fouling, especially when she's aggressively looking to score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And in this league, Griner is just about as consistent as it gets. You get a great game from her more often than not, especially when it comes to scoring the rock.
And she can't hit the second.
McCowan with the ball.
Edwards picks her up. Pass to Coffee. Williams. Here's McCowan. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it. It's Diamond Miller on the wing. Reiner. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Griner. Here's Breezy. And again, Connecticut no good. Pass to McBride. The three-pointer, no good.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And here's Breezy. And here's Griner. She's guarded by Williams. They double team Brittany Griner. Diamond Miller for 3. Score the basket, her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
The concentration, the fire from McCowan. Wow, able to hit the shot despite the D being all over her.
Now here's Edwards. To the left wing. Outside Miller. For 3. Rebounded by Coffee. Pass to Court Queen. Back to Coffee. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta.
Confident stroke from downtown. Nia Coffee can really hit those.
And so here's Connecticut. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Reiner. She's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in my book and anyone. Pass to Williams. Williams sets the screen. Here's Court Queen. That's good, and it's Nia Coffee with the assist.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Miller.
That's another one for her, her 5th in just 7 shots.
Pounding the paint. Diamond Miller.
Court Queen with it. He has 5. And the basket by McBride.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
Now Miller. Outside Edwards. There's a screen by Miller.
Reiner inside.
McCowan defending.
Count it. Good.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Pass to Williams. Now McCowan. She's guarded by Griner. McCowan with the bucket.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
The Sun leading.
Now here's Miller.
Pass to Griner. Over McCowan. Minnesota grabs the miss.
And here's Court Queen. Screen by Coffey.
Right outside.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
Back to McBride. Off target with the 3. And here's Connecticut. 7-point differential.
Outside Miller.
2 minutes.
Lets the floater go. Here's Griner. And it's good. Far through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line.
League loaded with shooters. Does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Minnesota. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Williams. Howard. Coffey outside. Screen by Howard. For 3, Kayla McBride. Nelson Adota with the rebound. And Connecticut has possession.
Now Miller.
She's got 11. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
I mean, that has to be a defensive error. She's someone they need to put more attention on.
Outside Williams. From 11 feet away, that's good on the jumper.
Such a dynamo offensively. Williams, a very streaky scorer. Once she makes a couple of baskets, watch out.
Now here's Griner. 23 points in the game.
Pass to Breezy.
From outside the arc. Rebound by the Lynx.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside Miles.
McBride.
Miller defending.
Now Howard. Courtney Williams for 3.
Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Now here's Griner.
It's Diamond Miller on the wing.
And there's another one for the Sun.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And a nice shot by Miles.
It's so container. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
And the first half now in the books. Sun ahead, up by 8. And we've got more in store for you right after this. And the second half about to start in just a few moments. And you know, Griner has been really making it happen here.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Minnesota trailing.
Outside Miles.
Here's McBride. Coffee. Inside. Here's Williams. Down goes basket 6 for her this game. She's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
To the middle. Reiner. Rejected by Natasha Howard.
On the wing, Kayla McBride. Back to Miles.
Pass to Coffee. And here is Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Miles. Off the mark there with the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now Griner. They double team Brittany Griner.
Miller.
Out to the wing.
Offensive board.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight her.
Here's Natasha Howard for 3. The rebound by Breezy. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Outside Miller.
Shot from the low block. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Another hoop for Diamond Miller. She's on fire tonight, leaving the defense helpless.
Here's Minnesota. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Williams. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the
Well, for the games that you watch around the league, what's an important factor that you guys think gets overlooked?
I got to say, pace. You want to play the game on your terms. And if you can control the tempo, that can be pretty key in a game.
No doubt, Brian. You know, we see different styles around the league, and if you can impose how you want to play, that's huge.
And that one misses.
Well, it's an odd skill to talk about when we're talking about a guard like Courtney Williams, but she's an incredible rebounder. At just 5'8", she reads, misses well, and gets in a great position.
Now here's Breezy. Pass to Nelson Adota. Shoots over Coffee. The bank shot, no good.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Outside Miles.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams with it.
And Miller picks her up defensively.
Here's Howard from past the arc. The rebound by Breezy.
Outside Miller.
Breezy.
Pass to Miller. There's a screen by Miller.
Now here's Griner, guarded by Howard. Now here's Breezy, guarded closely. Pulls it from 20. But they get it back. Griner, no good. And here are the Lynx now. 6-point game. Outside Williams. Outside Howard. Coffee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
Well, this is why Coffee's on the team. Stretch the floor and knock them down.
And the Sun call time here.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Pass to Griner. Over Howard. And again, no good by Connecticut. Here's Minnesota. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And the Lynx, another three.
Her performance has been so important to them, as dependable as ever, guys.
Here's Miller. 17 points in the game.
She's covered by Miles.
Pass to Griner. Now Miller. Back to Griner. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over.
Those types of mistakes are magnified when it's a tight game like this.
What a remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Williams. 16 points for her. Here's the floater. Right outside. Another three for Minnesota.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Miller.
Over McBride. And again, Connecticut no good. Pass to Coffey. Ball stolen. Breezy with it. Now guarded by McBride. Now here's Griner. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Natasha Howard.
Standing 6'9", Griner is so tough to stop. Partially because of her underrated strength. Helps her go through contact.
One shot.
The Lynx now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Williams. Outside Miller. Pass to Griner. Over McCowan. A nice shot by Griner.
Love to see Griner play confident inside. Even with good defense, she's able to get the job done.
Williams with it. 16 points for her. McBride. Breezy covering. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Breezy. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First person.
That's on Courtney Williams.
First team foul. At the line from UConn, Dante. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. The Sun making a switch here. That's also good, so she hits them both. Minnesota trailing. To halt the run. Nelson Adota with the rebound. And Connecticut has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. to Edwards. Shot clock at 6.
Miller.
Over McBride.
And the basket by Miller.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And here's Miles.
She has 6. Williams can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Had a defender near her.
Outside Miller.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Williams. She's got 16.
Pass to Miles.
Outside Howard. Tries to snap the cold streak. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time she had.
And here's Burke. Edwards with the screen.
Launches a 3. That shot by Burke. No good. Now the Lynx with it. They trail by 3.
Pass to Miles.
Screen by Howard. Here's Williams. Now McBride. 15 points in the game. Yes, and it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time. Now here's Breezy.
Pass to Nelson Adota.
Breezy. She's guarded by Williams. Lets it go from deep. And the Sun get it back. Tries again.
McCowan with the rebound. Outside Miles. Back to McCowan.
The kick out to Williams. Another 3 for Minnesota.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. She'll eat you alive.
Pass to Edwards.
Nelson Adota. And here's Edwards.
Guarded by Howard.
And here's Burke.
Looking to end the run. Count that one.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Outside Miles.
Pass to Howard.
Shoots over Edwards.
And no good trying to use the glass. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. And here's Connecticut. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Griner.
Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan.
Down low. The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
What focus from Coffey, refusing to let the defense overwhelm her.
One shot.
Sun trailing. Pass to Edwards. Reiner.
McCowan defending. Back to Edwards.
Berg. 5 on the clock. Shoots. Rebound by the Lynx. Coffee outside. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about 1 minute into it.
So difficult to guard given Coffee's size. She presents a lot of problems for defenders.
At the line for the away team, Mia Coffee. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Well, she did enough there. She made it a 2-possession game at least.
Outside Edwards.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Launches it. And again, Connecticut no good.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often. Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Right outside. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Offline from top of the key jumper. Pass to Griner. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Coffee. The Lynx leading. To the paint. Here's McCowan. Banked in off the glass.
And now both of these teams really in a groove here late.
Yeah, and this game was already high scoring, but they've really taken it to another level here down the stretch.
Such a treat to watch, Brian.
Now here's Edwards.
Pass to Berg. Here's Griner.
McCowan defending.
Rejected by Tierra McCowan. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Now here's McBride.
Pass to Caldwell.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Sun. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Griner. McBride covering. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
An elite athlete for a player of her build. Reiner's willing to battle on the interior.
Connecticut Sun, Brittany Griner. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So the Lynx now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Screen by Howard. Courtney Williams for 3. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Miller.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Pass to Williams. Cowan. She's guarded by Griner. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And so here's Connecticut. It's a 3-point game.
Now Miller.
Griner. Over McCowan. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Coffey.
Miles.
Howard. Breezy covering. The bucket is good, and she'll have a chance for one more. That one on Breezy.
You can't let her get a shot off in that situation. Howard can finish with contact. Plus, she's a pretty solid foul shooter.
Natasha Howard. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the two-way game of Howard is impressive. A legitimate offensive threat who also defends with tenacity.
The Sun trailing. Screen by Griner. And it's good. 2 points.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Pass to Williams.
Caldwell.
Here's Howard. The 10-footer finds the target.
Once Howard collects inside, just one thing on her mind: score.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
The ball goes to Minnesota. Substitution for the Lynx. Nia Coffey. Kayla McBride.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Sun on D.
Miles.
Pass to Williams. On the wing, Kayla McBride. And the Lynx miss again.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. He can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Breezy gets the bucket.
Terrific use of the crossover there to throw the defender off balance. I like that move.
Yeah, got her on the wrong foot and blew right by her.
Now here's Howard. And the Lynx miss again.
Pass to Miller.
Back to Griner. Over Miles. Griner's shot is off. The Lynx with the lead.
Here's Miles.
McBride. Here's Williams. No dice from the high post. And here's Connecticut.
Pass to Miller.
Unloads from 13 feet. Now Nelson Adota. Just 5 on the clock. Over McBride. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. That's good, and it's Tierra McCowan with the assist.
Making good use of that mid-range area. McBride's able to get herself lined up for the jumper.
To the wing on the left. Fade away. Reiner, no good. Now the Lynx with it. 6-point lead. Here's the 3. And the basket by McBride.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
She's covered by Miles.
And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Lynx ball. Substitution for the Lynx. Number 12, Nia Coffey.
Here's Williams. Inside.
Out to Miles.
6 to shoot. The 3. The Sun pull it in. Breezy with it. Pass to Nelson Adota. Now here's Griner.
McCowan defending. Here's Miller.
This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Coming up big time. Wow. Miller with the gigantic bucket.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Miles.
Pass to Howard. Over Griner.
Howard can't get it to go.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well.
Now here's Griner. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
You have to be bold to succeed in big moments, guys. And Griner shows that she's up for the challenge.
Back to Miles.
Pass to Howard. There's the double team with Griner. And here's Williams. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Here's Miller. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
No, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And the Sun call time here.
They still got a little time to play with, so So a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
From 13, it's good! And now they trail by just 4.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the away team, Olivia Miles. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
She gets the first, and that puts them up 5. And she is unable to get the second one. And the Sun call time here.
Yeah, we're watching the huddle. I think the coach is telling them to take the easy points in a hurry, then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just foul blindly, though. Go for the steal with all they've got before that.
Yeah, you can go for the steal for a second or two, then foul.
Outside Miller.
No good from outside. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. At the line for the away team, Natasha Howard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So she gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game. So we see the Lynx get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the villains here.
I sense that too. You know, they really did feed off all the negative energy this crowd was directing at them. They turned it around and used it to motivate them to close out the win.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Megan